Hello, and welcome to another first-person Smite player commentary thing. Thing. So the thing is, right, I have used Vulcan, Poseidon, Neith, Hunbats, Armus and Gab, Aphrodite, a lot of gods, I don't know, I haven't really touched just yet. Very tempting. Odin and Loki. He rings, I'll love it. I'll enjoy every moment. It's a toss-up between Loki, Kali, and... Carry, what's that mean? Hey, okay. Okay. If people spoke the same way as me, well, would make a lot more sense. Okay. Mage. Solid mage that I haven't used in a while. Choices. That one?
Where?
How's that? He says no, we're spamming Vulcan. Come on. Yes. Sounds. So, unfortunately, for the majority of my videos, I have been repeating the use of gods. To my knowledge, I've done... This will be the second one of Zhong Qui. That's alright, because I like Zhong Qui. I think he's quite a lot of fun. I think getting rid of his ult's beads effect... I'm trying to think what it is. CC immunity? That's a weapon I'm looking for. Getting rid of his ult CC immunity certainly was effectively a giant demon kick in the pants, but he's still effective. He's still got... these. See those things that are dangling between his legs? Just take a look at them both. Yeah, that's what happens when you get kicked that hard in the pants. Tangents aside. I don't know if you're noticing, some of you exist. You're out there. Aliens, man, it's deep. I don't know if you are aware, but I generally begin with beads just because they're so versatile, I've found. Even beads and sprint, I will never touch any active in generally. Very rare cases will I touch anything else. Mainly because beads reduces the cooldowns of stuff by 5 seconds. You can spam it offensively, you can use it defensively obviously to get yourself out. Same with sprint, you can use it to chase down the enemy, or you can use it to make you remove the backpedal penalty, so you can just run next to them, jog alongside them and kill them. But stuff like that, stuff like Aegis doesn't have that dual, I'm trying to think of the word, dual compatibility? No. Dual compatibility, there, well, that'll work. It can't do both, essentially, it's defense. Aegis, pure defense. Same with this item. Whatever that is. Girdle of Might, or Girdle of Support, or Girdle of Stuff. The girdles, those also have slight issues in the using department. Because the girdles are all offensive. Blink is great. I think Blink can be used offensively and defensively. I'm not a massive... Fine, I'll take that. I was more thinking give the blue to me, but... Odin might want to go. I'm hungry dude. I do have pots, so I'm not complaining. So, presumably Ra just ducked in to try and do some damage and then ran off again. Okay. Oh, they're all here. So speed's still available. Ra didn't get mana, which is curious. The most curious thing I've seen all day. I told us about legs, by the way. It's the most curious thing I've seen all day. It doesn't have any legs. How does that even work? What is it? What is it called? A rock? Is it a rock? Do we see lots of those? Do those things exist? In my nightmares. Anyway, legless tortoises, turtles, things aside. Zhong Qui. He's done. You hit the sticky tape, and the world becomes a simpler place. You miss the sticky tape, and it's going to cost you quite a lot. Obviously, his heal's quite good, and has making an appearance for the first time.
I'll defend.
And together.
Okay, thanks.
I don't know how he's going to defend it on his own. Odin's also got that passive HP thingy, HP 5. So Odin I understand hanging around. Honestly, him chilling is all cool, but the Anha is a bit interesting. So the problem with the Zhong Qui, and what will always be the problem, no matter what they do, they'll never be able to fix this. Well, it's not fix, but he relies to get up nice, close and personal to hit the entire minion wave with this stick tape, and then to suck souls out most efficiently. So he puts himself on the firing line, as you can see. The rings started on my face, not the enemy. But I mean, if like that, if that happens, if you got allies sort of zoning away from you, it could pay off. So I got the beads first. If Nisha initiates with the Military Sash, Ra will probably follow it up with an ult, maybe an Aphrodite, maybe a thingy ult. Yeah, he's hanging around. This is called harassment. Comes from the great country of Amsterdam. It's like a French version of Amsterdam. Anyway, that's where it comes from. So yeah, make sure they don't go home, and you deprive them of items, you deprive them of gold, you deprive them of mana, face, or health as it's commonly referred to. You can just be a general pain in the bum, and it helps. It helps out the team. Helps out you. Helps out Sticky Tape. Whew. So this is an interesting start. I'm expecting a little Nisha gank. I haven't seen it yet, but it's coming. We all know it's coming. Oh, champion.
I'm returning to base. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem. Pablo. His new name's Pablo. So, Anha's great. Anha's a very powerful god. He's one of the gods that I will not touch. Not touch. Well, time in every man's life where he must admit he pressed the beats too late. When...
That's too bad.
Yeah, I done bad. I done bad. So, what was the saying, right? So Anha, I won't touch him. I don't want anybody else. That's probably too far. But I won't use Anha ever, simply for the fact that he so basic attack reliant. His passive helps his basic. He's not one of those gods where he sort of gets a big little benefit and stuff. 100% we can kill this Ra if he's hanging around. Depends on how the communication. So if the communication was good, Ra will know we're coming. Little Artie saw us. See? That's sort of nice. So this is why I need immunity. And doing that. It's unfortunate, but
That's too bad.
yeah. I went in. I didn't expect that's why he heals so much. I didn't expect him to heal, honestly, that much damage. So was that? Okay. In my nightmares. So yeah, it's not like I know. I'm really going through which gods I do and don't like. I like mages to a degree. Certain mages I will not use on general base principle. I don't like Nisha. Just going through that team, honestly. I don't like Nisha, I don't like Ra. I don't mind Artemis. I'm not a big fan of Artemis. In terms of ADC, Moose and Cab and Needs are the only ones I would ever actually consider taking competitively. Might have some fun every now and then with the others, but honestly, those are the two I'll use 100% of the time. It's sort of left me in mid, and I haven't. It's not the time that I want to be left in mid. Once I've maxed my Warlock session, I'm happy to be left in mid. So Nija's got a blink too, which is bad. It's level 1. Honestly, the most sad thing about that previous engagement was the fact that my ult did jack all. Saw it, I knew it go off, and I went, leave me alone! I ain't even first thing that's...
That's too bad. Sorry. No problem.
Yeah, my beats weren't the high levels, so they didn't have the same. So, the moment I've sort of just fed the enemy, and her has killed the enemy, Zeus has assisted in her killing the enemy, and I've just been a dead weight for the team. That's all about to change. Not really, it's probably a little bit longer and then it's going to change.
Thanks.
So, Zhong Qui has no sort of tell him to leave you alone. Like his ult. So what I would have done in the past, and I actually almost did it, I hesitated, and it's a good thing I didn't because it would have done Jackal. Whenever you got into, like, you see Artemis 4 or something, you just ult. You just ult and you enjoy it. You stand in the middle of it and you enjoy the moment, but it doesn't work anymore. The ult is no longer makes you sit there mute. It's sort of bad. Might have made him a little too powerful. So I guess it's not like it's uncalled for, but it certainly doesn't make me happy. I'm going to be right back.
I'm building stacks.
That phrase strikes fear into the hearts of men, because sometimes if you're not paying attention you hear that, and then the Zhong Qui comes back with the Doom Orb after having died 3 times and you cry. But it makes sense. So I'll start becoming good when I've got around about maybe 50 Warlock Sash stacks. So I've gotten those up, I'll certainly be able to help a lot more than I currently can. At the moment I wait. Again, I've got to run forward nice and close to sort of get this sticky tape off. But rather than going for the entire wave, I'm going to the closest 3 because I don't want to risk the others. So, incoming ball, followed up by I'm coming for you by that little child behind me. Just in case, never mind. Alright.
Bye.
So I got the kill. Whether I deserve the kill, not a matter entirely. I think so. I ulted. I'm sad if I didn't get it. But you're starting to see my powers now. It's coming out of the closet. Whoa. Weaponized.
Be right back. Sorry.
I'd love to go in on that. 100% would, but I'm afraid Artemis's little suppressive fire would probably kill me. So before when I died, I was a couple of levels below, but it was literally just that much damage. That's, I don't know, do the math, probably 800 damage, let's say. Now I have 1,400 health, so if she tried the same trick, granted her power will have gone up considerably since then, but hopefully I'll live a little bit longer. So I don't have my ult. It's unfortunate because I do it for a amount. I don't have an inbuilt stop heal either, which is bad. Were I using Buckus or something, that's how I would make my next moves, but just came off cooldown, so the only problem is Barry thought it was off cooldown before, you know, he's like, why didn't you ult before? Hopefully the team's intelligent. So all in all, 4-4, and progressing. Different stacks. Ra's tactical decision to stand that close to us was questionable. Because 100% we didn't get a kill there. Was it worth it? Probably not. We didn't get Ra. You can see his health. I saw a demon following and I assumed he was dead, but he wasn't. No problem. No flaming. No problem. But that's alright. I got a kill with the death. I'm certainly doing better than I was before, where I was simply dying without really contributing much. I'm doing damage. As you can see, Artemis isn't, even from that, compared to what she did before. So this time she did... I play games to get away from maths. Crikey. What is that? 12,000 damage? So I still have 300 health less. Alright, it's a lot less impressive than before, but the fact that I can heal a lot of that back with my 2, a considerable chunk of that back, is certainly helpful, and the fact that I do get passive protection. Now what you don't realise, why I didn't realise, is protections do more than you think. So much more. It's actually, like, seriously 100% impressive. I'm always impressed when I see just how much extra they do. she was dead. My beads are down. Odin didn't want none of that. So, awkward, right? We kill them. So sort of, we're shutting down the ADC, which is very important. I think these combos that these two have got going is awesome. Ra's sort of a pain because he's healing it all, but still good. Still important. I'm gonna go ethereal stuff. I don't like Rod of Slipsis for general consumption. I don't know, I'm just not a big fan. And I was just talking about protections doing a butt ton more, and I will definitely consider more protections. If you have a look at their build, they've got a lot of pain already. I'm thinking more health as opposed to actual pure protections will suit me better, but I could be wrong. I have been proven wrong before. I am going 2-5, so being wrong is certainly not new. Alright. Alright. So it's sort of, it's nice that, do you call that a chaos? I don't know. It's nice that I'm getting kills, all the same. Regardless of what you're gonna call it. It's good that I'm also getting, stacks. Amnesia doesn't actually have much of a, lane clear. I do. 11 fridge magnets! Charles, the candy gone. Nothing I could do. So that little I don't know, universe ring cast maybe it is? That just had us set. We're in trouble. I was still coming in. It was clever. He used the slow given to him from that being Ra's Link. Also clever, but not enough. So 2 members of the team have gotten blink. I'm feeding. Well, feeding. Yeah, I'd say it's feeding. I'm not doing very well, unfortunately. So I think I've been running into engagements a lot more than I should be. I think I should just hang back. When I heard the attack call, I just sort of went, my people need me. They need a hero. Go to them. That was my response to that event. I also have been neglecting to upgrade my ult. The thing is, I like to sort of have my ult in my back pocket as much as humanly possible. By that I mean I will actually just hold on to it for the most part and upgrade my other abilities. Well, hold on to it as in hold on to put off upgrading it. I'll put off upgrading it so much because I think it's better to get my... oh, this Anha. He's literally the champion of the people. He's a dog. So, and they're letting me get stacks and everything. This is just a great, solid team. It's just sad that I'm sort of not dragging them down, but I'm not doing as good as I would hope. So, they've already got that speed. If I ran in an ulted, she would die. An ult, even if I missed, I think just the 2 would be enough. Good idea to take that. Slowing her down a considerable amount. I can heal virtually all of it back with a well-placed damage buff, suction cup heal. So Zhong Qui, right? Good stuff. Good stuff.
Enemies have returned to base. Yes.
I have troubles hitting. I'm going for jungle buff. I don't know what it is, but recently I cannot hit that S. So I say enemy to return to base when in fact I'm going for a jungle buff.
Okay.
What I want, it's risky, but I do have beads up, so I'm more than happy to attempt. I'm just going to try and steal this from them.
I need the jungle buff. Okay.
So he's got that. It's good. Red was taken. I saw it get taken. So trap's no longer revealed, which is good.
I'll defend middle lane. Be careful.
What's going on here? What's going on is I feel bad because I didn't really go in on that. I was in indecision. I wanted to defend mid. I was worried that they were all missing and not in mid, so I thought they would be hanging around. But should I have gone in? Maybe. Probably wouldn't have hurt, honestly. So I've done bad. I've done bad by Anha. Hopefully it forgives me. gotta start dishing out some damage. So I'm gonna get that for the magical protection. I'm going to get, I was tossing up a Breastplate of Valor. I think my cooldown's quite alright at the moment. It's not too high, it's not too low. It's odd that without cooldown there's an item that has a 13.5 normally. That's quite curious. Maybe 13 was too good. So I've slowed her, but yeah, you can see that I do a lot. That's not half health, but it's sort of it's heading in the right direction. Spamming the beads, sort of just going in, hoping and praying that we get a kill. So, yeah, jumping in like that was probably not the best move, but
that's too bad. Oops. Sorry.
Maybe you hit the wrong ability. If you put a pillar there, I think we could have slept this, ladies and gents. That thing is annoying. Yeah. So I just ran in. I popped the ults. I held off on the beads way too long. I think I hit the wrong keys because I was trying to. It says Q and E for my actives. Well, it will when I've got the second active. I prefer them right next to my movement keys. It means I can't be going, say, like to the left and hitting my beads, but I don't know. I just like it being right there next to my fingers. I find it's a lot quicker. It's odd because you're not really using space for anything else. You can sort of use your thumb for the G and H, but I find that twisting my hand around like that, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm already trying to use buttons and stuff. So. I always find it curious when I actually look down at the keys and stuff, my fingers rather, on the keys. I find it really uncomfortable to hit like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, just something that you notice. So I heard the boar, so I don't want to get too close. It's not deterring him. It's deterring me. It's stopping me from going anywhere near that fight. If I was in there! Alright, so we're gonna get a kill here. Okay. Maybe we're not gonna get a kill. Spam and beads, get stuff on cooldown. Saw the little child around the corner, so hopefully I don't have movement, but he's out of mana. Yeah, he's just got plain old normal abilities. So I'm just gonna get some farm up. I don't really care what goes on around here. Oh, so close. My second active is going to be sprint, so that's just the irony right there. If I had it up and running, what I could have done, what could have been. I missed my sucking in souls, not on Ra, but on... Oh, it might have been on Ra, the first time. First little start, the beginning of the engagement, I actually missed my abilities, which is pretty bad. But, happens. I don't know which... I'm saying freaking blue, I'm gonna get this without any sort of trouble. Ra, I think... Yeah, she popped a sprint, so... Just sort of telling her to go away. Odin gets that speed, Ra's in mid, and has jungling. So, just gonna be right back. My physical protection item. No lifesteal on Nisha. It was a tough call, 100%, without a doubt. But I figure with Artemis and Nisha both not building any lifesteal, I'm assuming that's going to end up being a Bloodforge. But this will at least undo the effects of Bloodforge. If I can undo them, she won't be healing that back. So it means, in terms of boxing, Zhong Qui should sort of hold his own. Should we be able to get the tower down? If I can get in there, no doubt. I could have gotten in there before I hang around. Why do I say that? Because of this double basic attack thing, I think. Okay. So he heals more than my little stick tape does. Annoying, but...
Okay. Be right back.
Nisha's in hot pursuit. And they're still
Enemies incoming.
considering That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Had enough. But you can see that damage, half health. I have got a damage buff. I don't have another slot in my items. If I feel courageous, I will throw out my Ra defense and go for another power item like Rod. Yeah, if I feel free. My reason that I've got such the Ra defense item is because he has a gem of isolation. So if he does happen to catch me at a bad moment, he could possibly kill me. However, this greater sprint is going to save me. So, the question is, do I sell that or not? $1 million question. Max stacks at the moment. 3,000 health. Odin has 2,000. He built damage. I can see. So we have a different strategy, me and Odin. Lots of things. So what would happen if I were to run in? I reckon I could get both Nija and Artemis without a down 100%. Not the run. Not the run. And when I say get them, I mean with me. Like I said, I can get him. Get up. Oh, ooh, doggy.
Be right back.
No. Fight. No. I was gonna say fight for bovine freedom, but no. So Ninja was hanging around. He saw both me and he panicked. Left. So despite going, what was it, 1-4 or something? We're still fighting. Still attempting, and as you can see, this is why we never surrender. 100% without a doubt, this is 100% why we never surrender. Never give up, even if the game's not going the way you want it to, never give up. That's bad.
Be right back.
Look at how much he healed just from me disengaging, it's insane. Oh, I was no, she's giving up. So she did pop a sprint, I think she wants to cut me off at the other end, so that's why I'm just heading straight home. So, that'll certainly boost me up a little bit. Bancroft's talent too, once they've wounded me but they haven't killed me, that begins to sort of come into play. I'm just gonna get some demon stacks up. Zhong Qui is a powerful god. I really like him. Professional players say don't use him, I think because he hasn't got the GTFO, and he's got very little to offer to teamfights apart from pure power. I mean, his ult's sort of all he's got, and if that thing's down, I can see Artemis. I don't really care, honestly, at this point. I don't really care. I think one-on-one now, as vengeance for what happened earlier to me, I think I could kill her. If you have a look at her build, she has finished her Bloodforge, but I don't think that's going to stop the demons. Sort of just trying to, if they hug here, they can sort of defend, so it's going to take an initiation, which is exactly what me and Odin are attempting to do. Spam the beads to get stuff up on cooldown, then keep going. Don't stop. Never stop. Just, I don't know. Again, this is why Aegis would have certainly saved me a couple of times earlier, but the fact that I can spam beads to get stuff on cooldown is special destruction. That's always appreciated. So, sum up. Never give up, 288 ping, Zhong Qui, Cottony nutjob. And then her did amazing. The fact that also allies didn't give up when they started to see that I was struggling early game, that was awesome. If you're trying to farm Penders, I think Zhong Qui is the god to do it, 100% without a doubt. Just get rid of this and that and go for pure power, like Rod of Tahuti, Obsidian Shard, instead of these two. Pentakill, I reckon that end engagement would have resulted in Pentakill if there were more there. Just the fact that he does so much area damage and that he can spam the beads to pretty much sticky tape a guy twice in a row, and that damage has already taken him down to half health, just one. So, yeah, there's the damage. Just exceeded Anher's. I think that was primarily because of that ending engagement. So yeah, there's the players, there's the builds. GG, well played.